Who has the better small SUV, RAV4 or Nissan Rogue? And today we've got two volunteers, 2023 Rogue SL, that's the white one, and 2023 RAV4 XLE Premium. That's the red one. Here's how this battle's gonna go down. It's gonna be fun, it's gonna be thorough. It's like our friends Europe used to say, battle for the ages. It's the final countdown. As we walk around each car, we're getting our exterior first look so you know what we're dealing with. I don't wanna go section by section without showing you the whole car first, if that makes sense, inside and out. So we're about to get an interior first look. Then we're gonna get pricing for all RAV4 and all Nissan Rogue trim levels. Are you already formulating which one you like on the outside? Because you can leave your comments as we go along. I'm gonna give my favorites for each section so we can use that as a guide. Those are just my preferences. Yours might be completely different. Remember, for each vehicle, you can get different interior trim colors. This is the beige on the RAV4. Now you can get a feel for what you're looking at as we go section by section. Front seats, back seats, you'll have a feeling on which one you like best. But we're gonna pick it apart big time. And then here's a look from the second row of RAV4. We're about to do the same thing with our friend Rogue One. And here we go with the Rogue. We'll do second row, then first row. What's interesting is these are both very popular in the small SUV class, but they have such different styling, performance, technology, philosophies that are completely different. I see one spot right there that's completely different. And a backseat passenger in the Rogue might be experiencing and seeing this design layout. Have any opinions? Let's do pricing and trim levels. For the gasoline only, we've got Rogue with 5 different trim levels, RAV4 with 6 different trim levels. I chose the third one from the bottom, the XLE Premium on this one, so right in the middle. Same thing with this one here. I picked the SL, that's right in the middle, and that'll give you a good apples to apples, but again, with 6 trim levels on one, 5 on another, it's sort of difficult to tell. Now, if you add in something like the RAV4 Hybrid or the Rogue Sport, you're gonna get different pricing. Rogue Sport has lower pricing, RAV4 Hybrid, huge selection and also huge scale of prices. I can't wait to get into the sections like rear seat legroom, how much cargo volume, all the features. But first, we gotta go with performance. And I'm filming today thanks to 2 different dealerships, Fred Anderson Nissan of Raleigh. They have a huge selection of Nissan Rogues in stock right now. Thank you to Fred Anderson Toyota of Raleigh. If you're looking for RAV4 gasoline or RAV4 hybrid, they have a ton in stock. Whew. I feel the need for speed. RAV4 takes a more conventional approach to its engine. This is a 2.5 liter 4-cylinder engine matched with an 8-speed automatic transmission. Here's where it gets a little dicey. 203 horsepower, 184 pound-feet of torque. But look at here, turbo. That's right, Jeff. Nissan Rogue has a 1.5 liter 3-cylinder engine, turbocharged though, matched with a CVT. Look at this one here, 201 horsepower, 225 pound-feet of torque. For gas mileage, RAV4, the tank is on the driver's side, and it's 27 in the city, 34 on the highway, 30 combined. The Rogue has 29 in the city, 36 on the highway, 32 combined, and it's on the passenger side. We'll go point for Rogue. With the Rogue, I like that it's got a hood blanket here, it's got a prop rod, a little bit more toward the center. If you're a do-it-yourselfer, then you might prefer. So here's a look here, and then we're gonna go over to RAV4. Some people like to look at the engine up close. This one right here, the prop rod in the RAV4 is more to the side, so do-it-yourselfers maybe could get in there, do their thing a little bit easier, less cumbersome. Got a hood blanket here, and then here's RAV4. For this one, I don't really know how to pick a winner. RAV4 engine is proven over time, so maybe you'll go with reliability and dependability here, but this one has just about the same horsepower and a lot more torque, so it'll get off the line quicker. You can go up hills, pull out into traffic. I don't know how to call this one. I'm going Nissan. This is where you're gonna see a clear distinction between cars. One is more, we'll call it rugged. One is more sophisticated. And this is really awkward because the Rogue that I picked out, This particular one has the piece popped out, so it has to go back in. So don't let that affect your opinion or judgment on this one. Just pretend it's there. That's what we're gonna say. This one has a 2 headlight housing system. We've got the headlights down here, LED, and then we've got the daytime running lights and the turn signals right here. Lots of chrome on this one, along with gloss black. Really sophisticated, I think. We've got that metallic gray down below. Pretty neat. Functional vents. Get in there. There you go. So, how do you like Rogue? And then the RAV4 looks more menacing, more sinister with those new light designs right there. Look at that. Looks like it stares through your soul. LED daytime running lights, fog lights, and headlights. This one has the trapezoidal grille, so just different design philosophy. Matte black down below. All right, let's kind of come over here. Who has the better front end? Write it down. My pick for the front end here is going to be RAV4. I like the simplicity of it. I like that it has the LED fog lights. I know you can get that equipped differently on the Nissan Rogue. I'm just going by with what I see. So point, Miyagi-Do, All Valley Tournament. What about profiles? If this is a car dating site, who are you going to swipe on? Are you going for the Rogue profile? It's upscale, it's high class, it's bigger than you think it might have been. Oh, that's what she said. And the RAV4 profile is just different again in philosophy. It's tall, has a sturdy stance to it, it's more rugged. So do you want to go with elegant, sophisticated, looks a little bit more aerodynamic in the Rogue, or this one here? Not sure. Let's go along and get a closer look at the features here. There's the back tail light. We've got on the RAV4 the gloss black rails, chrome accents around the windows. We've got fender treatments that are matte black there. They're a little bit more squared off. You'll see on the Rogue that's different, it's rounder. All right, 19-inch wheels here. That's a cool design, I like that a lot. The sill down below, it's thick. It's all matte black. So we're gonna come over here now. Actually, before we do that though, let's take a look at these turn signal indicators. The blind spot monitor is gonna be right there. And I do like that it has a cutout right here so you can see around that pillar. So we're coming now. Ooh, look at that. Turn signal. Now the Rogue, look at these taillights here. Chunky, chunky, chunky. We've got round fender treatments and 19-inch wheels that are completely different from the philosophy on RAV4. We've got silver roof rails up here. All gloss black up there. That's kind of neat. Chrome accents along the windows. Does not have a cutout right here. That'll be a point against that one. Then we've got right here, look at this, turn signal indicator and a triangle for the blind spot indicator. Camera down here for 360 camera. Of course, that's a benefit. And then we've got chrome down below. So that's different from the matte black that you see on this bad boy right here. All right, we'll come around here, look at the turn signal, and then we got to choose our winner. Gosh, if I'm picking a winner, this is a really close one. It could easily be a tie just based on my preference that day. I'm gonna go with the Rogue. It's like Abba says, the winner takes it all, the loser's standing small. This one just looks a little bit bigger than this one, and I guess I like that. So what's your pick? And who has the bigger butt and they cannot lie? Those other brothers can't deny. When a girl walks in with an itty bitty waist and a round thing in your face, you get sprung. And thanks everybody for following along with my channel. I really appreciate you all. If you're new to the channel, hit subscribe if you like that I like big butts and I cannot lie dance. I did my best. If you hated it, maybe subscribe just for trying here. This one right here could be a cop-out. I know I'm supposed to pick, but they each look so different that I like them both, but for different reasons. To me, RAV4 has a cleaner headlight design. I don't know if that's a benefit or not, but to me it is. It's chunky, it wraps around. Both of these vehicles are gonna have the exposed rear wiper, but in the small SUV segment, that's gonna be pretty commonplace. The Hyundai Tucson has a hidden one, so that's a benefit to them. Maybe we'll bring them into the battle next time. 2 exhaust ports here. This one has completely hidden exhaust pipes. I like that this one has the backup sensors on it. It's got the front sensors as well, so that's a huge benefit. Now it's got a rear bumper protector here. This is how you open it up. It is power, so you can operate it from the key just like you can with the RAV4. I like how this is written out here, and I love this clean logo. Backup camera. Interesting. But against RAV4, they just have a different feeling, a different vibe about this. Remember, you can go to fredandersontoyota.com or nissanofraleigh.com. So we've got the chrome logos. Then we've got this right here, backup camera. You open it up by pushing that little grippy right there. So again, that's different. And then matte black down here. A little bit less contrast because you have the metallic gray for contrast on the Rogue. I don't know what to pick. Your preferences might be completely different from mine. For this one, I like the Rogue logo better. I like the backup sensors a lot better, but I like these LED taillights better than this one. So I'm gonna go in a nail biter with the RAV4. How about you? Cargo space is next. I already have my winner on this one. I'll be curious to see what you think, but first, a fun demo. We've got the Nissan Smart Key. We've got the Toyota Smart Key. Who has the faster opening liftgate? It's a close one, but I'm going with Nissan Rogue. Just a little bit faster. Holler. Point. Cobra Kai. Sweep the leg. This one's tall. It's wide. 37.5 cubic feet of space behind the rear seats. This one has 36.3, so it's 1.21 gigawatts. It's 1.2 cubic feet less for the Nissan Rogue. This one here, I can't fit my head, so it's a little bit less tall. Wish I was a little bit taller. Wish I was a baller. So this one here, I'm gonna give a point to RAV4, but that's gonna change. See this one here, when you put down the seats in the RAV4, we're gonna get 69.8 cubic feet of space. That's pretty good, but it's not as much as Rogue. Rogue opens up for 72.9, so it's 3.1 cubic feet more of space behind the first row, and that's significant than our friend RAV4. So therefore my winner here is gonna be a tie. This one has more behind the second row, this one has more behind the first row. You choose. Want more cargo space in the RAV4? Well, then lift this up, put it down right in here, and you get a little bit more space as you stack things up. You also have the benefit of an all-weather side right here. So that can go flat, it can go down below, but either way, that's a benefit. And the Rogue here, this one's getting exciting because it has clever engineering here. Watch what we can do with this backseat space. I want more room. It slides into that groove. Get into the groove. Boy, you've got to prove you're up to me. Look at that. That's awesome, but it's not done because we've got this one right here. You can take it out. You can also take that, fit it into the groove down below. Woo! 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 Huge point there for Nissan Rogue. How do the seats fold down? Are they flat? Well, with the RAV4, not quite flat. It's close. And then right here, Nissan Rogue folds pretty much completely flat. Point for the Rogue. You want another point for the Rogue? Here's a bonus one. The door opens up pretty far in the RAV4. Not bad. The Rogue says, hold my beer. Look at that. And look at that, 90 degrees opening right there. Point, big point, easier to get into for the Rogue. The RAV4 backseat space is good. It's tall. It's got 37.8 inches of rear seat legroom, 39.5 of rear seat headroom. So that's good, right? I'm 5'8" for comparison. The seats are very comfortable. This is Softex, so synthetic leather. Very comfortable seats. I like that. I like the space across here. It's just got a little bit of a hump to move my feet over. Says Buffalo Bill, and there we go. The Rogue has less headroom and more legroom than the RAV4. So is that a wash? We'll see. It's got 0.7 inches more rear seat legroom, 38.5, 0.3 inches of less headroom in the back than RAV4, 39.2. The seats are very comfortable. Actually, they're very comfortable. A little bit more comfortable than RAV4. A little bit of a hump here, but not too bad. Overall, I don't know how to pick. One has more, one has less. Let's call it a tie. You pick. Rogue second row here. That's hard touch, soft touch, soft touch. Then we got a nice, huge bottle opener right there. That could fit like a hydro flask, I think. So let's go here. It's got no pocket here. It's got one pocket there, so that's half good, I guess we can say. We've got right here, child safety latches, easily marked. I like the definition in the lines. Kind of breaks up an all dark interior. Very, very squishy. You'd squeeze this charm in here. Got nice cup holders, really good sideways for your arms. And then it's got the bleep handles, even on the driver's side. That's kind of cool. Panoramic roof. So that's a bonus. And then down here, 2 USBs, 1A, 1C, and then rear air. And here's our view. I'm gonna let you guys decide what you think of the back rows. And then the RAV4, what does it have? Hard touch, softer touch than the Rogue, I think. Less of a bottle opening here. It's good, but I don't think it would fit a Hydro Flask like I suspect our friend Rogue would. No pocket there, but a pocket there. Got rear USBs. There we go, nice. Here's the air. And then child latches, easily marked. I like the definition a little bit more than on the Rogue. Just the stitching. And then this one here looks like it's a little bit wider, but it's not as soft. It's still soft and squishy, but it didn't give me the, oh, let me squeeze you kind of feeling. All right, and then cup holders a little bit less round. They seem fine. And then here we're gonna look in the back. From the back to the front. We're getting up there. Yes, we are, my friends. Now, if you're looking at the Nissan Rogue interior, I feel like it's more refined. Looks more upscale than RAV4. RAV4 is more rugged, I think. More, I don't want to say basic, more basic. All right, here we got a nice big opening. That's going to be bigger than the RAV4 bottle opening. We have a power passenger seat. It goes forward and backward. It tilts, but it does not go up and down. This looks like it could be a leg extender. I like how it's a little bit longer. Nice definition. I like the lighter contrast stitching as well. This one has a panoramic roof. That's certainly going to be an advantage, I think. Now, if you don't like moonroofs or pano roofs, that's not going to be important to you. Good sized glove box. This is interesting here. They made use of a storage, so it might make you feel a little bit more shut in, but is that an extra advantage to you? So you might look at it one of two different ways. Kind of sloped down here. It's interesting. Looks like that could be a wireless charger on other trims. Here we go. Maybe the Platinum has that. Probably does. All right, look at that. Interesting, deep storage there. And then a little, maybe like a change pocket. All right, we got our different drive modes, electronic parking brake and auto brake hold. The shifter just operates in a different way. It kind of like you're cocking something. All right, this one right here takes me a little bit getting used to because I'm not familiar with the Nissan system as much, but the smart engine start and stop is over here. I'm used to it on the RAV4 over here. We'll look at it in the RAV4, but I already know the front seat headroom winner. This has 39.2 inches of rear seat headroom, same as in the back. RAV4 has 37.7, so it's 1.5 inches more for the Rogue. So maybe that's a benefit to you. Maybe it's not. We'll do a quick rundown of what you can see as you scroll through on the Nissan. Okay, that's kind of nice. I like that. All right, and let's go over here. We've got USB-A, USB-C, 12-volt circular, dual digital temperature. It's getting up there. It takes a while to get up there, but it blows out pretty fast, and it seems kind of quiet. That's good. This is an 8-inch multimedia touchscreen here. You could do, like I said, the Apple CarPlay, the Android Auto. Go to our source. Just kind of looking around here, right? The menu. Here we go. Pretty cool stuff. And then that's if you do the voice commands right there. We've got an auto-dimming rear view mirror. I like that. Sunglass holder. Points for that. And then we've got light, let there be light, and big, giant visors, and it's going to slide as well. You know how I know that? Because it says it slides. Wiki. RAV4 is going to look completely different. It has a traditional moonroof versus a panoramic moonroof, so if that's important to you, you could consider that. This is hard touch, soft touch. I like that. That feels good. Pet it like a cat. Meow. Then we've got right here, nice bottle opening. This one goes back pretty far. Not as big as Rogue. I like the storage shelf here. You can put your keys, wallet, phone, any other things while you're a passenger. Good sized glove box, but it does not have the opening here. So maybe this is a trade-off this for that, even though that's bigger than this. Do you like feeling a little bit more closed in or less closed in? Do you like having that space, maybe for a bag? This one does not have a power passenger seat, so that would be a bonus if you're comparing this trim against the Rogue SL trim. That'd be Rogue bonus here. Get inside that glove box. Not as deep as Rogue, but I do like that it has the USB-Cs right there. That's kind of cool. And then we've got deep, deep cup holders right there, so that's good. Eco, normal, sport drive mode. Electronic parking brake hold, whoa, and storage space. This is just more of a traditional shifter. It doesn't slide like our friend Rogue. This one has 37.7 inches of front headroom. That one has 39.2, so 1.5 inches. Maybe that's not important to you, but sometimes 1.5 inches makes all the difference in the world. Let's do the same thing we did in RAV4 that we did for Rogue. Soft touch here. Has a little bit of aluminum accents, not as much as Rogue. Rogue, again, seems a little bit more upscale. It has memory seats just like Rogue does. Not as big of a bottle opener. I like these seats. I just like the stitching. Maybe more stitching. It just gives it more definition, I think, than the Rogue seats. I like that the Rogue had the panoramic roof. This one doesn't. So here we go here. Little storage pocket. That's kind of clever. Heated steering wheel. De-icer. All right, this is going to be a little bit different. Doesn't have the flat bottom wheel. All right, but it's got different controls, just a different layout, less of a sporty steering wheel, we'll call it. This one right here is going to be more of what's your preference? Which one do you like a little bit better? It's really going to be up to you. Let's look across here. Pay no attention to the gas mileage on these cars because I'm sitting here idling them. We're burning fuel, but we're not getting any good readouts. I like this readout, I think, a little bit better than Rogue. Oh, we got to listen to the horn, don't we? Let's get out. We're just going to go and get out. So that one's more powerful, more forceful, more like manly. This one's more meep. So which one's your favorite? I don't know. Let's get down here. We've got Eco, Normal, Sport. More USB there. That's an A. Heated seats on this one. Engine start, stop. How's this one work? How you doing? This one blows just a little bit louder. Might be a little bit more powerful than Rogue, but it's real close. And then this is the new Toyota audio multimedia system. So I just like this system a little bit better. There are just more things that you could do with this particular one. And I like that it has really, really intuitive voice commands. They both do wireless Apple CarPlay and wireless Android Auto. Going up here. All right, look at that. It's not auto dimming. Point for Nissan there. Sunglass holder, a thin one, but it still got it. All right, and then these are going to be, the visors themselves don't slide, but it's got a little sliding plate there. I like that. See the oblique handles on all the sides. And then we'll open up this one and see how far it opens up. This might be one of the ones we have to push twice. Yep. All right, so see that opens. Oh, here we go, the Nissan Rogue window sticker. This is what an SL front wheel drive is gonna go for. You can see it starts at $34,060. We'll get all the standard equipment too, but this is 32 combined, 29 city, 36 highway. That beats the RAV4 gasoline. Good safety ratings here. Fred Anderson, Nissan of Raleigh. Go to nissanofraleigh.com because they really hooked me up here with this car. All right, take a look at all these features here. Look at all the safety features that are in this one. Really important to notice that. Right here, we'll do that same thing with the RAV4 so you can see everything that's in their system. And the infotainment. Pricing, it has a couple extra options on it here. That the rear protector, splash guards, two-tone premium paint. What? And then we've got the floor mat pieces. This one's $36,965. The RAV4 XLE Premium, this one's gonna have a final outside price, or not out the door, but a final price because it has a lot of regional assembly port options on it. I'll show you that in just a second here. That one has great safety ratings. Here's the fuel mileage, 30, 27, 34, hike. All right, standard features here. We'll look at the safety as well. Just stop the video anytime you want to learn more about the window sticker specs. This one starts at $32,675, does have the weather package on it. That upgrades to a lot of important features, but it raises the price as well. So do you want that? Do you not want that? Okay, $34,175. You do add in $1,300 for processing, so that'll put it about $35,500 for this particular one, but it has options on it. So here we go. So this one's gonna have more options than the Rogue, so final pricing is gonna be influenced that way. So take that with a grain of salt when you decide. This one's Fred Anderson Toyota. Go to fredandersontoyota.com. You also hooked me up. The other issue here is we got to talk about different areas that you can get a RAV4. What I mean by that is, well, you can get the RAV4 hybrid, lots and lots of trim levels. That'll get you 40 miles a gallon combined, 41 in the city, 38 in the highway. You can even do RAV4 Prime, 302 horsepower. That's the plug-in hybrid. It's fast, 94 mpge. So there's a lot going on. Just we're focusing on gasoline today, plain. So there we go. I did a lot of heavy lifting today. I'd appreciate you hitting subscribe, join the channel. We love cars and we love having fun doing it. So if you like pop culture, songs, movies, TV shows, games, just having fun, plus thorough reviews, maybe you'll want to join my channel. Thanks guys so much. I'm on Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, and Facebook at AutoJeff Reviews. We look at all brands here. Woo! All right, thanks guys so much. Now it's time for your opinion. Which one do you like better? Who won? RAV4? Rogue? Was it a clear-cut decision? Are you just loyal to one brand? Let us know. Hey, I'm a Toyota guy. I've always bought Toyota. That's why I'm going with this one. I just trust it more. No. I love the value, the gadgets. I love the Rogue name. That's why I went with this one. I own a Frontier. I own a Titan. So which one are you going to pick and why? Maybe you want to pick like a little Frankenstein monster here. You want to go with the RAV4 outside, but this front end. And then I love the back seat in the Rogue. I love the multimedia of the RAV, the interior in general of the Rogue. I don't know. Thanks guys so much. We're going to have fun with this one. Woo! Tell me your pick. Bye.